in the show.
All the Queen's Men.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I think he also had a hand in executive producing, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, or creating, I believe.
That show?
It says actor, writer,
Yeah.
producer, singer.
Yeah. I believe he had a part in producing All the Queen's Men.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know much about what happened.
So, so basically, Christian Keys did a live on his Instagram. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, he did a live on his Instagram, and he started talking about he's been sexually harassed by someone in the industry who has a lot of money. And he started speaking about basically, you know, one night this industry person had a party at their home, and he decided that he had a little bit too much to drink, so he decided to stay there, and he went to sleep.
Christian Keys had too much to drink?
Christian Keys had too much to drink, so he decided he wasn't going to leave, you know, because he had too much to drink, he didn't want to drive. He decided to sleep it off. So he goes upstairs and he goes in one of the spare bedrooms and he goes to sleep. Well, lo and behold, this person gets in the bed with him. This male, it's a male, gets in the bed with him. And he's like, yo, what's going on? What are you doing? Like, oh, no. What are you doing? Like, I don't play that game. So, you know, the person apologized to him. He was leaving. So when he goes to leave, he's, you know, going out the door. Person gives him a hug. Then they try to grab his genitals. So then he's really mad now. But apparently this has been going on for over 10, 15 years. And he's been recording everything.
Wait.
Question.
With the same person?
Same person.
Been harassing him?
Yes. So what they did was, as an apology, they bought him a car. As an apology.
That's more giving my bitch, not an apology.
So wait a minute. So
Did he accept the car?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he accepted the car.
Does he have to interact with this person on this level for years?
So he's up. He
Oh my God.
So he's been quiet about this because he feels like if he comes out with it, he feels like a lot of his fellow actors are going to be affected once he comes out with this information.
Well,
He says he has recordings. He says he has recordings. He says he's always kept a recorder on him every time this has been going on. He says he's not worried about the money. He's not trying to sue. He's not trying to do anything because he said the statute of limitations does expired because it's been so long that this has been going on. The person also offered him $100,000 to take off his clothes. It's just take off your clothes. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to have sex with you.
The person keeps harassing him basically.
Yes.
Because you're saying one and then he came back. Here's the car. He came back. Here's some money. Take your.
And he
So
keeps
he's not
saying no.
stopping.
He keeps saying no. He keeps saying no. Listen, that's not me. I'm sorry, I don't play for that team. That's not what I do. So,
See,
that's not
nobody
Go to the
needs to
next
be
slide.
harassed. Like, that's just point blanket, right?
Okay,
Like,
so it
nobody
says-
deserves to be harassed. But there's also something to be said about protecting yourself from harassment.
right.
So read that.
Which
what he
one?
says.
Right here?
there. Yeah, read that.
Some of these negative and ignorant comments are the exact reason that men, especially black men, don't talk about this kind of stuff. I pray that the people making the comments never have to experience anything like this. And y'all have said his name in the comments, which is crazy, because that's how many people know what's going on. Trying to find the strength to finish this race.
Okay, so I cannot go research and see what this name is. What's the name that was said in the comments?
So, allegedly, in the comments, people are saying Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay, so let's not act like it. Okay, so respect due. You know who runs this business. I mean, don't want to say it, but we know how it is. How to get down. And basically, yes, they can make or break your career, so they end up running shit.
Yes.
So, but we all know how that nigga like to dress a lot and certain eyes and certain So, like,
You know, there's been a lot of rumors over the years about him. So it's kind of like, so I'm kind of curious to know what he's going to do.
well, I think
Because
he really
the
doesn't give
way-
a fuck.
No. The way he's talking is like he might go to the authorities with this
Oh, meaning
information.
Christian.
Yeah, I'm talking about meaning Christian.
Oh.
No, I'm saying the way he's talking is like he's going to take his evidence and he's going to go to the authorities with
To
it.
probably ask him, can you please leave me alone?
Told them that. He told them he wants to come in. He walked into the police department already and told them.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
He's not looking. He said that when he said that once Cassie came out, that gave him some courage.
Oh my God.
That gave him some courage.
Isn't there like a
To
limit
talk
on
about
that now? I believe they
statute
have.
of limitations?
Right,
It is
sorry.
a statute.
Right.
They have like 1 year left.
Right, well,
where
that's-
everybody, if you
yeah,
was raped,
that.
whatever happened.
Well, that's what he
Come
said.
on out with
Well,
it.
that's what he said. He said
Okay.
that the statute, this has been going on for 10, 15 years.
I don't understand how that gave him courage where it's so many before where Cassie gave him the courage. Was it some light
You
skin
are
thing
not
together?
finding the story.
Now they're saying
Feasible.
Christian
You're just
is-
like-
it was
I'm just
not
saying, like,
happening.
Cassie had to make him, but there's been so many before Cassie. Like, I think Cassie just did the jack of all trades move. You know, it was time. Why not? I mean, I
Back
think
in
her
the day,
family
that was
went
the thing.
in as a money plan, and they just didn't get his when it went there. And Puff Daddy wasn't sucking her ass like he thought a light skinned bitch ass should be sucked, and it didn't win. So now she came back and got hers. Hey. The family, they were gonna get it at some point, and she did it at this point. Kudos, go get yours. And whoever else can. But
But I
y'all
also
all been in the
saw-
game.
I also saw he did an interview where he talked about too that he came from an abusive household too. So I'm just thinking, I'm just feeling like, I mean, you know, sexual harassment happens to women all the time. It happens to men as well. But how many men really come out and talk about, oh, I'm being sexually harassed? You know, I don't know what the ratio is, you know, or what the research data
Which
says.
is, that's a good point. You're very right, because
Yeah, I don't think
it's
many-
always more women
it's more
coming
women
out.
that come
Yeah.
forth about it,
Yeah.
and even women don't want to come forth about it. You know what I'm saying? They're
It
scared
feels like
to.
it has to get really bad a lot of times before women start.
No,
to
I
speak
think
out.
what ends up happening is they go in there playing that game, trying to play pussy, and they get fucked. Thinking they could run the game by thinking they could get somewhere with their pussy, and then they end up really getting fucked and not winning the game on what their goal was. So then they gotta reflect and say, I'm gonna get this nigga, or maybe I should shut the fuck up because I pulled it on myself thinking I could run my pussy to get it, and it didn't happen that way. I planned it. So that's what I think happens. It started a long time ago with Marilyn Monroe and all of them on how the men run the game, and you play these games to hopefully, and either you just really hopeful this is a suck ass nigga, he gonna put you on, or he gonna play you. And sometimes you get played.
I mean, but that's what they do in Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's why Harvey Weinstein is in jail.
Right.
This has been going on for how long? For years.
And some of them win where they get praised for it. What's his name? What's his name?
You talk about
No,
oh.
old school.
Bill Cosby?
No,
Marlon
the
Brando?
white boy. One for the money, two for the show. Let's go.
Oh, you're
let's go.
talking about
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
And marrying homegirl when she was a baby.
Elvis Presley. That's right.
Elvis Presley and what's her name?
Mm-hmm.
The wife.
Presley.
Yes, Lisa
Marie.
Presley was a baby when he married her.
Only
So,
1 in
That's right.
10 men complain about sexual abuse.
See?
so
1 in 10.
Only
So,
16% of the cases are reported.
yeah, see? So I kind of understand why he's been quiet all this time, you know? How, and let's think about it. How serious is it taken? Because when women say they're being sexually harassed, how serious is it taken when we say, hey, I'm being harassed?
yeah.
How serious is that taken?
What's a good movie? It was just out where the black girl played as the lawyer. So basically, it was a party. It was a New Year's party, and the girl got raped.
I know what you're talking about.
And then
Oh gosh.
so the black girl ended up being the lawyer, but basically another girl got raped, and so the boyfriend and the friend set him up because he did rape the girl, but he wasn't getting caught because he was rich. So they set him up, and he ended up putting it in their own hand and killing him or whatever for the girl that he raped.
Luckiest girl alive. I think it's luckiest girl alive.
No, I don't think that was the name of it. And then the lawyer, she was a black girl lawyer, and she ended up figuring it out. I'll figure out the name. But it was basically about rape and the girl. But the point of it was when the girl came in and said she was raped, the cops was just like, oh no.
They didn't believe her.
You didn't,
Yeah.
you were just like this. Look how you were dressed. Look, you smell like liquor. Da, 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 da. So yeah, you do get like not believed in or whatever. I grew up,
And re-victimized.
had to, because I was a tough soul growing up where, my uncle and I knew not to go in there. So I admit that I was harsh on listening to rape because it was like, you have to be careful unless you put yourself in that situation. And as I grew and heard more stories and got close to friends in certain situations where, because I was always just like, because I'm a tough person, like, don't put yourself, how do you get yourself in that situation? But there are some situations where like fathers are disrespectful, and it goes on where I've listened to other experiences where I've been more kind.
Is it called
So
Black
right.
Girl Erupted?
No. We just watched it. It's something else. It was with some white people in it. It was mainly a rich boy. They was having a New Year's Eve party, and the girl got raped, and I'll figure it out. I have to have storage. But no, I've grown up to be more, because I've been such a tough soul and growing up with my own experiences, and like, no, you gotta be careful not to put yourself in a situation. You have to not drink. I've heard friends where they just drink too much and then they've been disrespected, where it's just like, okay,
I'm taking advantage of.
yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the new year if he comes out with who it is.
I think he
And what he
probably wants him to
does.
say, I'm gonna tell on you, so please leave me alone. Like, I'm not telling on you, but they coming to you to, like, can you please leave me alone, or I'm gonna let it out. Maybe that's what
We'll
he's,
see. So
I
let's-
think that's what he's trying to do.
yeah, tell him, like, leave me alone,
He's
like,
still trying to be
Without
a
putting
gentleman
him
about
on
it. He's
blast.
trying not to ruin
Right.
his career.
cause he knows
Yeah.
his career will be done.
But he also
Well, that's
said,
what it is.
yeah, and he also said that he feels bad because he knows that his fellow actors will be affected by that too.
Yeah,
So he's like,
and that's how the game goes.
yeah,
On
and
a
it's
certain
crazy
level.
when, you're getting certain, and then, Taraji P. Henson just came out recently about the fact that she said about the pay disparity as far as with African Americans. So can you imagine, you got these different trifectas going on, it's like, she said she got paid $150,000. Have you ever seen the curious case of Benjamin Button, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Curious
yeah.
Case of Benjamin Button?
Yeah.
They gave her $150,000 to be in that film.
And that was a serious film.
That was
Uh-huh.
an
Major film at the
excellent
time.
film. Major film. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, of course, got millions to be in that film.
Yeah.
She got $150,000.
Mm,
So off the back, taxes got to come off of that.
that's dead wrong.
Then you gotta, of
Just
course,
to know, because we
you
know
have
how
to
the
pay.
movie game is. The movie
then
game,
30% goes to her team, and then after that, what is she left with?
that was disrespectful.
20 grand.
That's
She
crazy.
was left with 20 grand.
That's crazy.
That was really disrespectful. And Brad Pitt got,
Come on, Brad Pitt got a few million for that. Oh, he got a few million for that film.